What's up guys, it's Koi from Gent Within, and so many people have been asking me how my Thursday boots have been holding up over the years. And so I figured it is time for a follow-up video of my Thursday captains, presidents, and dukes from over 2 years ago. If you haven't seen the previous video, go and check that one out first. And now let's dive right in with this 4-year update of my Thursday boots. Let's get started. So I recently went on a brisk 12-mile hike with these Thursday captains right here. I was hiking the Rocky Appalachian Trail in Pennsylvania. It's near the Delaware Water Gap, which is where the Delaware River splits New Jersey and Pennsylvania. First off, I do not recommend these boots for a 12-mile hike across rocky terrain. They're simply not well suited for long treks. They're definitely not the lightest boots either. However, if you're only doing a few miles or the hike is across a relatively flat surface, then I think you'll be fine. While I don't recommend Thursday boots for long hikes, my navy suede captains held up exceptionally well through those 12 miles. At the start of the hike, my friend asked me why I was wearing fancy boots, but I wanted to put them to the test. I dirtied them up good, but I'm happy with how they endured. Although they did not pass for comfort because my toes started to ache about halfway through. Maybe I should have heel lock laced them, but they did prove to be durable as ever. As we finished up the hike, my friend was surprised that the boots were not destroyed, which I was a little bit too. You also get the added bonus that you will probably be the most stylish hiker on the trail. And finally, if you watched the video from 2 years ago, then you might remember that I mentioned that sole splits were beginning to form at the front of the boot. They're still there, but thankfully haven't gotten progressively worse, so it looks like I'll be in the clear moving forward. So a commonly asked questions about Thursday boots are whether or not they're waterproof. I'm quite amazed that 4 years later, my captains and dukes, the suede boots, are still waterproof. Well, not quite 100%, but they are still water repellent. The weather-safe suede certainly lives up to its name, as water is effortlessly repelled. As I mentioned 2 years ago, I wouldn't wear these as rain boots, but it's good to know that the protection is there if you find yourself in a rainstorm. Additionally, you might already know that all Thursday boots are constructed with a Goodyear welt construction, and this helps to provide water resistance, which is particularly helpful if you've hopped in a puddle or two. I'm not sure why the brown leather presidents aren't treated with the same weather-safe technology. I guess it's just for the suede, but the leather pair could definitely benefit from it too. While I wouldn't recommend Thursday boots as snow boots, they'll hold up pretty well in the snow. I've worn my suede boots in snowstorms and while shoveling the snow in my driveway, and I've had no issues. Just make sure if you do, wear some thick winter socks to help keep your feet warm, because these boots don't really do that great of a job at keeping feet warm. If you're enjoying this Thursday boots review, can you do me a quick favor and lightly tap that like button? That engagement really does help the channel. Thank you as always for your support. Now back to the video. Alrighty, let's hop right in with a quick 4-year update on these Thursday presidents right here. The presidents really have a rough leather. It's not nearly as comfortable as the suede of my captain or dukes. Sometimes I still get discomfort on the top of my right foot when I wear them, especially with thinner socks. Although when I do wear hiking socks, it does help to alleviate pressure a little bit. And the Thursday chrome leather is holding up exceptionally well. It's been really durable. It's comparable to the leather that's on my Wolverine 1000 miles, and that's saying something. With these boots, you're sacrificing a bit of comfort for durability, and I think that's okay. All things considered, the presidents, they're still going strong through the years. There's no signs of a sole split, and the Goodyear welt is sturdy. Furthermore, the speed hooks are securely fastened, and the laces are still in good shape. And finally, that creasing, that ugly creasing, it's still there, and thankfully it hasn't gotten worse. So I think I'm pretty good moving forward with the creases. Just some quick advice: if you want to help prolong the life of your boots, be sure to throw in some shoe trees. Okay, so a quick 4-year update of these honey suede dukes right here. My honey suede dukes are easily the most comfortable pair of Thursday boots that I own, and that's no surprise since they're suede Chelseas. You know, I'd never really experienced foot pain when I'm wearing these boots. The suede leather does stretch a little bit too, and that does help for comfort. Throughout the 4 years, the suede is still supple and soft to the touch, which indicates a quality suede here. There's still no signs of a sole split, and the Goodyear welt construction is clean as ever. The elastic band, however, is beginning to lose its shape, as you can see around the top of the boots. Starting to get a little bit of bacon color up in there, but no worries though, it's just simply natural wear and tear over time as I put on and take off the boots. Through 4 fall and winter seasons, I think these boots are in pretty good shape. And finally, a quick update on my Thursday Captains. I talked a little bit about hiking. Now let me talk about how they've been holding up. So I love the Thursday Captain style. In fact, it's my favorite Thursday boot style and design. It has features of a work boot and a dress boot all in one. The cap toe and Goodyear welt are clean. It has rugged details while the sleek silhouette gives a dressier appearance. It's definitely still my favorite Thursday boot style. If I were to pick up a pair right now though, I was just browsing through their website and I really like the Safari waxed weather safe suede pair and the rugged tobacco pair with that Storm King rubber lug outsole. So I think that would add extra traction and durability too. As I mentioned before, during the hike, there are signs of that sole split. They're still there, but they haven't gotten any worse. And the eyelets are still rusted and the laces have the color purple. I've just been too lazy to swap them out or clean them up. Like my Dukes, the suede leather on these boots are still super soft and the outsoles are still pretty solid, even after that 12-mile hike across rocky ground. Not much to complain about here, except for these boots are just too heavy. Lighten them up a few ounces and then it'd be money. So another frequently asked question that I get a lot is whether or not Thursday boots are true to size. According to Thursday and in my experience, yes, they do run true to size. I am a 7.5 and that's what I got with these boots. They still don't carry wider widths, which is unfortunate for some, but if you have normal to slightly wider feet, I think you should be okay. I'm normally a 7.5 to 8 depending on the brand, and Thursday actually recommends to size down a half size from your normal sneaker size. And so I wear 8 sneakers, 7.5 makes sense, and the 7.5s fit. And it's always good when brands offer free shipping and free returns so that you can test them out for yourself and figure out what is gonna be your best fit. All right, so wrapping things up, are Thursday boots worth it? So 4 years later, I'm actually pretty impressed with how well these boots have held up and are still holding up after 4 years. I didn't think that after all those years that these boots would still be some of my favorite to wear in my collection. The Captain and the Duke at least. The President's slight discomfort makes me shy away from them a little bit, but they still are very stylish boots that are durable as ever and have a spot in my fall and winter collection. Just as I did 2 years ago, I still recommend Thursday boots as the perfect entry-level boot at under $200. Really is a steal. You're getting a lot of bang for your buck here. These boots really do hold up over time. So if you're just getting started with your boot collection, Thursday boots is a great starting point. That's all I got for this video. I got another one for you here and right here. So go and check one of those out. Thank you as always for watching. If you're new here, consider subscribing. I put out new videos like this weekly. That's all I got for this video. Cheers to your style, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace! Hey, oh, you like my sweater? Well, I've been trying to get into more style lately.